Shalom, Israeli fans. I'm here at the Download Festival, and I'm standing here with the one and only newest member of Imperium, sorry, Alexander Wolfe. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Well, first things first, how is Download for you? This is not the first time here as part of NXT. How have you been? How's enjoying yourself?
I enjoy it. As you can see, my heart is a diamond, so I'm a huge supporter of Stick to Your Guns, and which means I'm a huge fan of the music here. And that's now, I guess, the third or the fourth download for me. So I was hyped to come back here. Last year, where by the way Stick to Your Guns played as well, I wasn't here because I was touring with SmackDown, which was a super bummer for me. But I'm happy to be back here, and I like the whole atmosphere. Yeah, it's a total mud place, and England's always rainy. But I like fans coming here, like passionate rock music, hardcore, everything what is has to offer. Come here and want to have fun for 3 days, and that's why we're here, and that's why we want to entertain them as well. And the crowd is always cool, always. And I mean, NXT has kind of a little rock flavor at some point, so it fits perfectly to the download. And like I said, download is great, and hopefully we're back next year.
Hopefully you will be back. First question for the Israeli fans who may not know you. How did you basically become a professional wrestler? Who would you idolize as a kid? How did it all turn out?
I guess like everybody else, in professional wrestling, you start as a wrestling fan. For me, was back in the early 90s. Started watching wrestling with my parents together, and then I fell in love with it. I had to stop a little bit watching wrestling because I went to school and didn't have the time to be up that late because the time difference and everything. And then I think in late 90s, 1999, Attitude Era, become a big wrestling fan again. And then I find a club in my hometown. I'm from Dresden, Germany, and I start training wrestling. And that continues till 2014. I could wrestle in different countries in Europe. I went 2 times to Japan, and then WWE gave me a call for a tryout. And 2014, I was in a tryout in London, England, and I could show them that they can offer me a contract, that they can invest in me, and that I can become a WWE superstar. So then I moved over from Dresden, Germany, over to Orlando, Florida, and to start my journey with NXT. And since then, it just went up straight. And now I'm here with NXT UK, and it's fun to be here.
Glad to have you here. When part of NXT, most people when come in there, compared to the independent scene, they learn stuff, they say they upgrade their game, they level up. How do you feel as NXT, the Performance Center itself, elevated you as a wrestler?
Elevated me a lot because I wrestled before in the independent circuit, and that was a great experience, and that gave me the tools which I needed to succeed. But you arrive at a performance center, and then it's a total different game. So I was never into big weightlifting and bodybuilding, all the fitness stuff before, but they kind of teach you, and they make you to work out and just to stay healthy and everything, because what's all about. We perform into rings, and we sacrifice our health and our body, and you have to be strong enough, you have to be endurance enough to kind of do the schedule. But as a performer, you learn the way how to work for a TV product. You learn the way how to work in front of a live audience better. Me as an independent wrestler just know how to perform technical wise, and WWE gives you the necessary know-how to become a pro wrestling athlete or a WWE superstar. So you're able to perform under any circumstance at all. So you really become a full professional, so to speak.
That is great to hear. You started from NXT, former NXT Tag Team Champion, of course, moved on to SmackDown, now you're in NXT UK. Yeah. And everywhere you go, there's a lot of support, either it's with Imperium, either it's with your former faction. How do you feel about all that amount of support that people want to support you, see you on TV, see you perform on stage? How does it feel?
Oh, it feels great. I'm super grateful for that. So thank you very much, people who support me all the time. It's always an up and down. It's all a laugh and a cry, So it's life, and that's the perfect way how you can describe WWE. It's always about telling a story, and it's real. We are real. We all play characters, but still the characters are real. And it doesn't matter if Imperium, which I'm right now with, or Sanity, which was my former stable. It's always be kind of the struggle to succeed, so to speak, right? So it doesn't matter if you are aiming for a title or if you are fighting for a spot or something else. It's always been the struggle people have in life, So it feels great that people watch me and support me, because I think in that case, people maybe have an inspiration for something. Like a lot of people text me on my social media accounts that I aspire them to do something, like stuff what I am or what I do, and what I show them or what I tell them, that inspires them to achieve the goal, or just to be happy, or just be positive in life. And that's also great. And like I said, thank you very much for all of you for supporting me, and I love you.
There's always a good message. And one last question: any message to the Israeli wrestling community?
Wrestling is awesome. So wrestling is better than everything you like. But I hope Israel loves wrestling like I do. And if you do, just watch wrestling. You have the WWE Network. You have wrestling all over the world. Support it when you love it and enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.